Today's unlawful physical attack on United States Senator Alex Padilla by the totally unprofessional and incompetent federal agents who did that came after Donald Trump completely surrendered on his promise to deport 15 million people. The central lie of Donald Trump's deportation campaign promise came apart today when Donald Trump himself decided to agree with Senator Alex Padilla and agree with every Democrat in the House and Senate and agree with Kamala Harris and agree with Joe Biden that, of course, we should never be arresting and deporting the hardworking people who harvest our food in this country, the hardworking people who make our clothes in this country, the hardworking people who make the beds in the hotels where those ICE agents sleep when they're out there hunting the families of those people who make their beds. Donald Trump put his surrender in writing at 9:43 a.m. today, saying, our great farmers and people in the hotel and leisure business have been stating that our very aggressive policy on immigration is taking very good longtime workers away from them, with those jobs being almost impossible to replace. We must protect our farmers, but get the criminals out of the USA. Changes are coming, exclamation point. So Donald Trump promised to deport every one of those people working on farms, every one of them. He promised to deport all of them. And then he decided not to deport them today. Donald Trump promised to deport 15 million people. That would include everyone who is working in those fields, harvesting the food, making beds in hotels, everyone. And now that Donald Trump has finally decided to listen to the owners of those industries, he's not going to deport 15 million people. He's not going to deport 1 million people. It's over. The mass deportation lie that he never could have done anyway is over, and Donald Trump formally, publicly gave up today. According to Donald Trump today, all of those people can stay. Millions and millions and millions of them can stay. All the hardworking people with jobs can stay. That's most of the people who are here without documents. All the people who Senator Padilla knows feel threatened tonight, all of them can stay. According to Donald Trump this morning, they can now stay. And then, in Donald Trump's typically incoherent, mental acuity challenged way, later in the day, Donald Trump said this.
Our farmers are being hurt badly by, they have very good workers. They've worked for them for 20 years. They're not citizens, but they've turned out to be, great. And we're going to have to do something about that. We can't take farmers and take all their people and send them back because they don't have maybe what they're supposed to have, maybe not. And you know what's going to happen and what is happening? They get rid of some of the people because, you go into a farm and you look and people they've been there for 20, 25 years and they've worked great and the owner of the farm loves them and everything else. And then you're supposed to throw them out. And you know what happens? They end up hiring the people, the criminals that have come in, the murderers from prisons and everything else. So we're going to have an order on that pretty soon, I think. We can't do that to our farmers and leisure too, hotels.
We can't do that to our farmers. He was doing it to the farmers. So Donald Trump just learned that today. What everyone has been saying for years and years and years in defense of those people who Donald Trump was calling murderers and rapists. Everything we've been saying, I guess, has finally sunk in with Donald Trump, the slowest and stupidest president in history. Donald Trump says that some of those people have worked there 20 years, 25 years. Donald Trump now says they're great. Donald Trump says the owners of the farms love them. Donald Trump says we can't send them back because they don't have maybe what they're supposed to have. Oh, yeah, that maybe what they're supposed to have document. That's no problem now. That is exactly why Donald Trump has been deporting everyone he has deported so far this year, is because maybe they don't have what they're supposed to have in legal documentation to be here. Donald Trump doesn't care about any of that anymore. The stupidest man in the room finally realizes that Democrats are completely right about this and always have been. But that admission by Donald Trump. That huge surrender today by Donald Trump is now overshadowed tonight by what the stupidest Secretary of Homeland Security in history did to Senator Alex Padilla today. What Donald Trump said today is not going to make one person in this country feel safer tomorrow. Not one person picking strawberries in California is going to feel safer tomorrow because Donald Trump said they can stay. They can stay now. They can stay forever. And they won't feel safer because they've all seen what happened to a United States Senator today. And Senator Padilla is right. It's not about him. It's about all of us. We are all Alex Padilla tonight. Any one of us could be the next one on the floor in handcuffs in the ragingly thuggish, unconstitutional government now run by the stupidest, most dangerous president this country has ever had to endure.